The birth of a kitten, a dramatic and absurd spectacle. You didn't choose this life, didn't ask to be thrust into the world in some damp, dark cardboard box, but here you are, small, naked, blind, and utterly clueless. Your first sensation isn't awe or wonder. It's the awkward fumbling of your tiny, useless limbs as you instinctively wriggle toward a vague warmth and smell. Imagine your first memory being one of relentless competition, clawing your way toward food, only to be shoved aside by a sibling who's twice as aggressive. That one sibling? Yeah, they're already twice your size and act like they own the place. Did you dream of being special? A majestic creature, perhaps? Sorry, Shakespeare, you're not Hamlet. You're just a squirming little furball who nearly suffocates in someone else's belly fluff while trying to grab a sip of milk. Time crawls by, and soon you open your eyes. A momentous occasion, right? A turning point in your tiny life. Do you think the world will greet you with grandeur, sunlight, and a view worthy of your inner hunter? Ha! Wrong again. What you actually see is a dusty corner littered with forgotten junk, smelling like a combination of moldy socks and stale cat food. Your so-called siblings, those treacherous fuzzballs, instantly decide you're in the way. Did you just find a cozy spot to rest? Too bad. They need it now. You attempt to purr, thinking it might sound charming or at least earn you some sympathy. Guess what? It doesn't. Your mother, the queen of indifference, doesn't even blink. She's already over your whining. Motherly love? More like feline apathy. Welcome to the harsh realities of life, kid. And just when you think you're starting to get the hang of this existence, the next humiliating phase begins. Walking. Walking looks easy, right? Wrong. Your legs seem to work against you. Every step is an awkward stumble. Every attempt to climb ends in a spectacular face-first crash. The couch? Unreachable. A low table? Impossible. Even the simplest feat, like walking across the floor without tripping, feels like an Olympic challenge. And then, inevitably, you fall into your water bowl. Again. Your fur is soaked, you look like a soggy mop, and the humans? They laugh. Of course they laugh. To them, you're not a struggling creature trying to navigate life. You're free entertainment, a walking, meowing meme. Congratulations, you're officially a punchline before you even learn to meow properly. But wait, it gets better. Or worse, depending on your perspective. One fateful day, you venture beyond your tiny corner of the world. Freedom at last, you think. The great outdoors, the realm of endless possibilities. You imagine yourself as a mighty predator, stalking prey with unmatched elegance. What actually happens? A passing truck roars by, scaring the fur off your tiny body. You freeze, every muscle in your tiny frame screaming, "Abort mission!" Then comes the dog, the giant, slobbering beast who locks eyes on you like you're the appetizer for their dinner. And butterflies? Those delicate, graceful creatures you dreamed of catching? They outmaneuver you every single time, leaving you swiping at thin air and falling into mud. Your great outdoors turns into a battlefield of humiliation. But just when you think the universe has thrown enough at you, a human enters the picture. Oh, a savior, you think. Finally, someone to understand your struggles and give you the life you deserve. Wrong again. This is where your life takes an entirely new turn into the absurd. You're picked up, cooed over, and carried off to what humans call home. At first it seems promising. No more fighting for food, no scary trucks or dogs. A warm, safe environment, right? Well, sort of. You're about to discover what it truly means to be a domesticated cat. Welcome to your new home. A place that promises comfort, but delivers absurdity. The first thing they strip from you? Your dignity. You're the descendant of proud hunters, rulers of the night, creatures that once roamed wild landscapes. Now, you're stuck indoors with a plastic box filled with sand. Yes, sand. Gone are the dreams of marking your territory in the wilderness. Instead, you're expected to dig little holes in this box and do your business like some kind of fluffy peasant. And the humans? They hover nearby, commenting on your technique like they're judges at some bizarre litter box Olympics. And don't think the humiliation stops there. Oh no, they've only just begun. Your natural instincts, those primal urges to climb, hunt, and explore, are treated like crimes. Try to jump on the table for a closer look at the food they so carelessly left unattended. Bam! You're swatted away like a fly. Sharpen your claws on the couch, as nature intended. Prepare for a lecture, followed by the introduction of something called a scratching post, which is about as exciting as chewing on cardboard. They call it training, but it feels more like psychological warfare. Then there's the food situation. You might imagine being a house cat means a life of gourmet meals and endless feasts. Think again. What they feed you comes out of a pouch or a can, and it tastes like compressed sawdust. You're a carnivorous predator, yet here you are, crunching on dry pellets while the humans feast on roasted chicken and grilled salmon. Occasionally, you'll beg for a scrap, thinking maybe, just maybe, they'll throw you a bone. Instead, you get a firm no and a lecture about how human food isn't good for you. Oh, but the pièce de résistance? Costumes. Yes, the humans will dress you up. A sweater for winter, a pumpkin outfit for Halloween, and let's not forget the reindeer antlers for Christmas. They'll laugh, take pictures, and post them online for the world to see. To them, you're a source of endless amusement. To you, it's a living nightmare. You're a predator dressed like a banana, a graceful creature reduced to a punchline. And then there's the constant surveillance. Want to nap on the soft couch? Nope, not allowed. You'll be scooped up and relocated to your spot because apparently the furniture is too good for you. Want to scratch the curtains for fun? Out comes the spray bottle of water, and suddenly you're soaking wet and feeling like a fool. Your every move is monitored, judged, and controlled. But perhaps the cruelest twist of all is the window. Oh, the window. You sit there for hours, staring out at the world you once dreamed of conquering. You watch street cats chase pigeons, climb trees, and live their chaotic, unsupervised lives. Sure, they look scrappy and a little rough around the edges, but at least they're free. Meanwhile, you're stuck inside, a decorative pet with no purpose other than to entertain your captors. And let's not forget the vet. The humans call it necessary, but you know the truth. It's torture disguised as care. They put you in a tiny, claustrophobic box and take you to a place that smells like fear and antiseptic. There, strangers poke and prod you, stick needles in you, and handle you like you're a lab experiment. By the time you're back home, you're too exhausted to even complain. The moral of the story is painfully clear. Being a cat isn't the idyllic life humans imagine. You're a predator denied the thrill of the hunt, a creature of grace reduced to a clumsy house ornament. Your life is a constant tug of war between your instincts and the absurd demands of domesticity. You're stuck in a sitcom you didn't audition for, playing a role you never wanted. Sure, there are moments of comfort, a sunbeam to nap in, a belly rub that feels nice. But in the grand scheme of things, you're just a prisoner in a cage made of convenience and cliches.